Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. In this video, I would like to explaining in details about different methods of measurement. So let us start with the first one, and that will be considering as a direct method of measurements. So basically that will be the most common methodology that will be used for the measurement into the industry or into the any kind of measurements in terms of the quantity, like you can say that the length measurement. Sometimes it will be also called to be a angular measurement. So basically in the case of the direct measurement, that will be quantity to be measured is obtained directly without any kind of calculations. So in simple way, you can use the scales, vernier calipers, micrometers. So basically these three instruments that will be used for a linear measurements. And last one, that will be the bevel protector. So if you are interested to measure direct method with an angles, so that will be bevel protector is being used. So in this method, that will be mostly used into the any productions, or you can say after the making the product, that will be necessary to measure the dimensions. So this method is not very accurate because it depends on to the human insensitiveness into the making of the judgment. So most of the case, that will be depends upon the skills of an operator, or you can say skills of an observer. So by the proper utilization, proper methodology, proper alignment with the workpiece material, then this kind of methodology that will be having an impact, and that will be increasing the accuracy also. Otherwise it will be not considering as a very accurate methods. After the direct method of the measurements, second one, and that will be indirect method of measurement. So in which the indirect method of the measurement, the value of the quantity to be measured is obtained by measuring other quantities which are functionally related to the required value. So in the indirect kind of measurements, suppose that will be the measurement of an angle. So if you are using sine bar for the measurement of the angle of any product, so it will be not directly give the angle. In the case of the direct measurement with the help of bevel protector, you should directly notate from the bevel protector. But if you are using the sine bar, so that will be used for measuring the angles, that will be indirectly. Second examples, measurement of the screw pitch diameter by 3-wire method. So that will be also you can make the relationships and measuring the effective diameter. So some another terminologies or methodologies that will be used, or you can say that will be measuring the quantities that will be which functionally related to the required value. And you should measure, so that will be all kind of measurement. It will be the category of indirect methods of measurement. After this, absolute or fundamental methods. So basically it is based on to the measurement of the base quantities used to define the quantity. So for example, just you can see the measuring a quantity directly in accordance with the definitions of that quantity, or you can say measuring a quantity indirectly by direct measurement of the quantities linked with the definition of the quantity to be measured. So that will be known to be a absolute measurement, or you can say fundamental methods of the measurement. Then comparative methods. So that will be help into the any kind of comparison between the two methods. So in this method, the value of the quantity to be measured is compared with the known value of the same quantity, or you can say other quantity practically related to the that. So such kind of methodology that will be making a comparison between two process, comparison between two products. So you should apply for that. So in this method, only the deviations from the master gauge are determined, or you can say that the measurement only with respect to the deviations from the standard gauges. So into the examples like dial indicators. So into the indicator, just you can measure the which kind of deviation, so you can say change with respect to your standard, or you can also considering as a different kind of comparators. So it might be Johnson's comparator, it might be mechanical comparator, it might be electrical comparator is being used. But comparator that will be just give the difference with respect to your standard value, or you can say your master gauge value. So that will be one kind of measurement. It will be the category of comparative method. After this, transposition method. So in which this method that will be directly comparison, in which the value of the quantity is to be measured is first balanced by an initial known value of A and of the same quantity, and then the value of the quantity measured is put in place of this known value and is balanced against the another value of B. So such kind of methods of the measurements, that will be the category of transpositions method. So basically, if the positions of the element indicating the equilibrium is the same in both the cases, the value of the quantity to be measured, that will be considering as a under root of A into B. So that will be the two kind of methodology, or you can say two kind of readings of A and B. So the final, that will be the under root of A, B. Then coincidence method. So basically that will be the differential method of the measurements, but in which the very small difference between the value of the quantity to be measured and reference, or you can say your standard. So that difference, it should be determined by the observations of the coincidence of the certain lines or signals. So just you can take that signals, and that signals that will be only with respect to your standard measurement. So just you noted the differentiate, or you can say determine the different kind of measurement with respect to your standards. So for examples, just you can see, if you are using the vernier caliper micrometers. So into the micrometers, the vernier scales, it will be also there, and that will be used for the measurements. So in which the vernier caliper micrometers, that will be basically works onto the coincidence method, and in which that will be increasing the accuracy of the measurement of that particular instruments. So in case of the talking about the vernier caliper micrometers, it will be having a least count, and that will be 0.001 mm. So by this methodology, you should increasing the accuracy of the measurements. After this, deflection method. So basically in this method of the value of the quantity is to be measured and directly indicated by a deflections onto the pointer onto a calibrated scale. So the example you should find into a dial indicator that will be used for the measurement, or you can say for an alignment. So in that alignment test, there will be the deflections that will be noted onto a calibrated scale. So that will be the one of the methodologies. After this, complementary method. So in this method, the value of the quantity to be measured is combined with a known value of the same quantity, and the combination is so adjusted that the sum of these two values is equal to the predetermined comparison value. So that will be the one of the methodology that will be used. So just you can see the examples, the determinations of volume of a solid by liquid displacements. So that will be, you can say that one kind of indirect kind of measurement. So whatever the solid quantity is there, that will be just you can immerse into the liquid, and just you can notate the displacement of that particular liquid, or you can say the level of that liquid due to the immersions of the solid body. So such kind of measurement you can considering as a complementary method kind of measurements. After this, method of measurement by substitutions. So in this method of the direct comparisons in which the value of a quantity to be measured is replaced by the known value of the same quantity. So the selected that the effect produced in the indicating device by these two values are the same. So that will be the substitution kind of methods of the measurements. Then method of null measurement. So in this method, the differential measurements, and basically this method that will be difference between the value of the quantity is to be measured and the known value of the same quantity with which that will be compared is to brought to it to the 0. So that will be the reference you can take as a 0. So such kind of methodologies for the measurements, it will be considering as a null measurements. Then contact method. So basically that will be the famous methodologies, and these methods, or you can say sensors or measuring tip, or you can say any kind of contact tips of an instrument actually touches the surface is to be measured. So you can considering like a measurement by the micrometer, scales, vernier, dial indicators. So such kind of methods of the measurements, it will be considering as a contact type of methods of the measurements. So in such cases, the arrangement for the constant contact pressure should be provided to prevent the error due to the excessive contact pressure. So that will be, you should take care into the measurements. Then contactless method. So basically that will be the new technology nowadays is being mostly used into the industries. So in contactless methods of the measurements, there is no direct physical contact with the surface is to be measured. So it means the measurement optical instruments such as tool makers microscope, sometimes projections comparators is being used. Or you can see nowadays for the measurement of the rotation of some elements, that will be the tachometers are also available for the measurement of the RPMs. So nowadays it will be most of the instruments, it will be available with a contactless methods, or you can say non-contacting methods of the measurements. So I hope you understand all that things. If you like this, then subscribe and share Modi Mechanical Engineering tutorials. Thank you so much.